Dear students, this is your maths teacher, 12th standard mathematics, the continuation of inverse trigonometric function. Today our concept is the cosine function and inverse of cosine function. So first of all, you should know how to draw the graph of cosine function. So for drawing the graph, you should know the table values, trigonometric table values. It's nothing but your cos 0, cos pi by 6, cos pi by 4, cos pi by 3, cos pi by 2 and cos pi till 2 pi, but I have written only pi. So the respective values also I have given you. So the diagram, so when x is equal to 0, your y becomes 1, and x equal to pi by 2, your y becomes 0. So these two values only we will use in the graph. Other values you can understand, and at the same time your cos pi value is minus 1. So every 90 it will go 0 plus 1 minus 1 like that. So that is the logic you should know in drawing the graph of cosine function. At the same time, what about the negative values? You will get this type of diagram. So the x-axis it is 0 and here it is minus 1. So the bottom values till minus 1, the top value is plus 1. So the maximum value of cosine function is 1 and occurs at x is equal to minus 2 pi, 0, 2 pi, these places you will get plus 1, right? And the minimum value of minus 1 and occurs at the places of minus pi, pi, 3 pi, 5 pi. So you can understand the order, only the odd pi values you will get minus 1. And the second most important is the cosine function is continuous. The cosine function is continuous means the graph no break. Wherever you go, it will continue with your before values. So it is continuous. So it's a 1 mark question. Now, how to define our inverse cosine function? So for minus 1 less than x less than 1, define cos inverse x as a unique number. So what is unique number? One value y in 0 comma pi such that your cos y equal to x. Cos y equal to x. So it is not easy to understand, right? Your cos y equal to x means your cos table values is given. You have to find the radian, right? So the inverse cosine function is cos inverse function from minus 1 to plus 1 tends to 0 comma pi is defined by cos inverse of x equal to y if and only if your cos y equal to x and your y belongs to 0 comma pi. Y belongs to 0 comma pi. So that is our definition of cos inverse x. Your question, 5 mark question last year they given. Define sine inverse function and draw the graph of sine inverse. Like that, your question will be define cos inverse x and draw the graph. So you have to find out where you have the diagram. So for diagram, you have to refer the textbook. So then the first question, find the principal value of cos inverse of root 3 by 2. So you have to find where you will get root 3 by 2. So root 3 by 2, you will get two places in the quadrant. In the 4 quadrant, you will get two places. In the two places, what is the principal value? First you should know. The principal value is least 1. In the quadrant, you will get cos inverse of root 3 by 2 in two places. The one value will be pi by 6, the other value will be more than your 180. Right? So you have to analyze where you will get the least radian, that is pi by 6. So you have the proof, the range of principal value y equal to cos inverse x is 0 comma pi. So that number should be 0 to pi. It cannot be more than that number or less than that number. So y equal to cos inverse root 3 by 2 is nothing but cos y, the cos inverse is shifted to the left side, cos y equal to root 3 by 2. So y equal to pi by 6, right? Y equal to 30, your value is root 3 by 2. So the principal value of cos inverse of root 3 by 2 is pi by 6. Like that, your trigonometric table like 30, 45, 60, 90, 180, 120, 135, 150. For all the values, you have to find the principal, right? Principal values. That is for your practice. For you, one more example. The principal value of cos inverse of 1 by 2. Find the principal value of cos inverse of 1 by 2. You know that cos 60 is 1 by 2. So then you can write directly the principal value of cos inverse of 1 by 2 is pi by 3. So So this is exercise 4th question. Now we will come to the exercise, the first one. Find all the values of x such that minus 6pi less than or equal to x less than or equal to 6pi and cos x equal to 0. So if cos x equal to 0, your x can take values in this general solution. For cos x equal to 0, your general solution is 2n plus 1 into pi by 2. So n can take any values in z, but here it is given minus 6 pi to plus 6 pi. So when n equal to 0, you have to check the number is in the interval. Like that, plus or minus 1 is lies here and plus or minus 2 also lies here. So till 6 is no doubt, but 6 you have to check. So when 6 is here, what will happen? 13 pi by 2 is more than that your 6 pi. So when you are taking plus 6, it will go beyond your 6 pi. So we are cancelling plus 6, but we are taking minus 6. Minus 6 is in this interval, right? So that is our first question. Like that, for cos x equal to 1 in the interval of minus pi to plus pi pi. So cos x equal to 1 general solution is 2n pi. X is equal to 2n pi where n belongs to z. Again here it is 0 plus or minus 1 plus or minus 2. What happened to the 3, 4, 5? It is more than that your value minus 5 pi. So you can take values of n equal to 0, plus or minus 1 plus or minus 2, right? Like that, said the reason for cos inverse of cos minus pi by 6 is not equal to pi by 6. So we know that cos is even function, right? Cos is even function means we can cancel the minus. So what will happen here? Your cos inverse of cos pi by 6. So it will be plus pi by 6. The principal domain, how to prove? The principal domain of cosine function is 0 comma pi. Therefore minus pi by 6 is not equal to 0 comma, it does not belongs to 0 comma pi by 6. At the same time, the value of the function is pi by 6, right? So thank you students. For continuation, you follow the channel.